students involved in this as we could.
So we've got a sort of hard light source coming from the fireplace, and when the camera moves over, we finally see a sort of softer daylight.
It seems odd to me, there's no firelight here, there's nothing here.
That's an
There's
excellent.
nothing in there. You could kind of hit here with a whole band,
Oh yeah.
which wouldn't kill any of the fire effect at all. It would just give you a contrast.
I like that.
But if you had a bulb reflector and then you dim this down about 30%, and you'll get a really kind of warm, soft light. Where you get a full reflection off the gel, you get a whiter light, and on the edges then you get this kind of light colour. I'm not very good at teaching.
No, you're doing great. No, this is
I mean,
wonderful.
I can throw a load of
I
ideas
just love hearing
around.
your thoughts on things.
What's the scene? How much do you need of the shot? Could it start in darkness? Could he be revealed by the police light? It seems like you're trying to light him.
I think I am.
See, it might be interesting, just bring the police light effect in and just park it there and see what it does without the other sources. You could have him totally silhouetted against a little lamp here that's mimicking a street light, like a sodium sort of orange or whatever. Double this, so, and then put another one here, so it grades, so you get a shaft of the color going through. I mean, there's much too much light, but that's all right. I'll be back. Thank you so much. What do you like about it and what do you not like about it?
I like that because I think when she's gonna get up and then wrap the rope around his like neck. I think that works well as like motion.
This is so complex. There's a light coming through the.
You don't need the other one.
Yeah, I don't know if you do. It makes it look cozy. But again, it depends what you want with the scene.
Yeah.
Maybe you're playing that as a counter to what's happening in the scene. Then I would say, well, don't even have it on. Just play with this kind of nice ambient soft light, and then that's the scene itself is in contrast with the light. You know? You just lift it as though this moonlight is hitting the floor and coming up. And my gaffer comes over and gives me a pair of gloves very sarcastically. Yeah, here we go.
This is how most sets are, 30 people crammed around one monitor.
Well, actually, not our monitor. Go away and look over there.
So when our scene opens up, we have someone passed out in the bathroom behind you. We have someone trying to escape through this door. They're coming into the motel. So they're coming in the door, blocking all the curtains, drawing them closed. We see her look out the window, drawing that last one as we hear a sound coming from the bathroom.
I don't know, I just going back to something I did years ago. I had a bathroom that was really, really bright. And I had a night, this was a set too, and I lit the scene virtually through the windows with light that was coming from the street or wherever.
Yeah.
And because it's dark out and you've got a shaft and it's a different colour, whatever colour you want it, you know, I mean, see here and there could be just lit by something coming from the windows or through that little slit, you know, I mean, just like tiniest bit of light coming through and then blackness, or maybe this is on but it's not very dim. You know it's night, but it just, the sort of graphics of coming through those slits might be really interesting. You could do a series of gels, so you slit it so the middle's like orange and that goes to green or blue one end, so it's like a weird kind of pattern of light, you know. If you don't want her to be quite that orange, and then you can bring in something lower and just isolate it on her.
And action. Knock at the door. Enter. Chair.
Yeah, that was fun.
Thanks so much.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Great, cool. Take care.
Thank you.
Cheers.
We shot a kind of over-the-shoulder medium of her. She's been like waiting for
Oh, right.
her friend to like.
This way.
Yeah. So we went looking this way. So we had her in the right of the frame and the door in the back, and we racked from her to the door and then back off of her glance to the door, just to kind of get a sense of like she's turning her attention to the door. And we're also turning our attention to the door, like we're also anticipating her coming through that door.
Right.
And then we have a close-up on her, kind of sitting in that like anticipatory emotion, and then standing up and getting out of frame because she's heard her come in and is now like rushing to join her.
I need to find something to kind of hold on to know where is the light coming from. If you could get a shaft of sunlight, you could probably shoot a hard light as though it was like sunlight kicking off, just something to give it a highlight. I feel this is, really flat now. It needs something to give it contrast, yeah.
Action.
Yeah. All right. I'm sorry, you got to put it all back as you had it.
All right, thank you.
See you later.
So we were trying to build tension between the door, like what's behind the door, so the source of her anxiety versus the interviewee who's experiencing the anxiety. So that was to kind of like build tension through there, build a relationship through that.
I like this light. I think that's really nice. But what about dropping the back barn door? So you, because I presume you put the grid on to narrow it down anyway, right? So yeah, just extend that barn door a bit. Yes. Great. Great. Thank you both so much. Thank you so much. Cheers. Take care.
That's a wrap for James and Roger.
Hey.